Galera, final da Winter Royale, tá? Markimoo versus Balloon Boy na bracket eliminatória, beleza? Quem ganhar essa vai pra Grand Finals contra o Ventankilo, que é o nosso representante brasileiro que conseguiu chegar lá pela Winners Bracket, beleza? Lembrando que no comentário fixado vai ter minhas redes sociais, tô criando conteúdo de react. Por favor, vai dar uma olhadinha lá, beleza? Me segue no Instagram, no TikTok. E também criei um canal novo, se você quiser se inscrever, tem conteúdo de Brawlhalla lá também, tá? Mas é focado em jogos num geral, beleza? Tá tudo no comentário fixado, dá uma olhadinha. Bora lá.
One ground pound here, maybe. Do you like ground pound on the edge? You're gonna wait, get the spawn. Okay, well, we'll play a little bit more neutral first.
Yeah,
Recovery's gonna send him off stage, and now what?
I mean, that's fair. I mean, you're in a good position anyway.
Wow, to the right.
Get a little more download, play a little more neutral, figure out what Balloon Boy is going to be doing. No, that's actually really smart. And just like that, he has got a full stock advantage over Balloon Boy's Mega Man, trying to get down there and get that weapon. Markimoo's all on top of it though. Balloon Boy reaching up with the nair, can't find anything except for Markimoo's scythe right in his face, pulling him back. To get him again. No, Balloon Boy gonna throw the weapon out, come back, and we got back to boots.
Okay, tries to get him with that downer on the reverse, but it's just a little bit too slow here. Balloon Boy lapped by Markimoo at this point, trying to get an opening. Markimoo clearly posing a imminent threat to Balloon Boy, but we'll see what these boots are able to do.
Literally nothing. Markimoo is still looking super healthy on that first stock. Balloon Boy, we're almost a minute and a half into this game, and he doesn't really have a whole lot to show for it at this point.
Okay, he's swinging here though. Gets the weapon throw. And Balloon Boy's weapon throws have been really good these past couple sets, but he doesn't get high enough with that jump ground pound, and that gives Markimoo a chance to get back. And he actually self-destructs there.
And that's the second time we've seen Markimoo do that. At
least, true.
Yeah. He SD'd earlier, trying to do a little something off stage, or ran out of options, and that was such a good break for Balloon Boy. He needed that so much. Oh no.
Oh, the tail end of the active
crazy.
frames, catching Balloon Boy on the way up from the left side of the stage. And now, this was going to be a pretty hard comeback to make. I mean, with the aggression Markimoo's giving here, he gets a scoop there, the down air as well. I mean, Balloon Boy also one of the few people really still playing gauntlets. I mean, not Balloon Boy, Markimoo, right? And look at the way he's putting on that pressure.
Yeah, Balloon Boy needs to stay away from that bottom corner of the map.
Nice.
Markimoo keeps getting the advantage over there time and time again, but Balloon Boy bringing it back somehow, some way, even after that great stock that Markimoo started out with. And just like that, we were all tied back up, Flambeau, with Balloon Boy in the driver's seat.
Oh, and look at this string from the boots as well. Goes for the tornado hold, but he doesn't move with it. But he doesn't get punished for it either. They both don't have a dodge here. They need to be careful. Balloon Boy manages to get back onto stage, goes for a gravity cancel end light. He's chasing down Markimoo. Markimoo now in a precarious scenario. He needs to get back onto the stage, and Balloon Boy's just threatening, going for the down take.
Que engraçado, velho.
Like, wait, I have a discharge with my down lane. I'm going to use that to punish it this time.
Yeah. Good call from Markimoo. Oh, it caught the landing off of it, and here we go.
Almost
send him out, weapon throw out, nothing to be found. Boots back on his feet. Markimoo trying to stare his way back up on stage. We'll see that signature come out again to no avail for Balloon Boy. Gets caught with the nair. What can he do? Oh, Markimoo moving in right there to the neutral.
And Balloon Boy, if he gets on top of Markimoo here, can just go ahead and go for that recovery or the down sig. So Marky has to be careful. Swaps over to the blaster, still has a potent down sig that covers stacked as well. So still needs to look out for that option. Instead, goes for the side signature and gets him with the leaf shield.
Very nice. That was looking a little rough. Looked like Markimoo saw it ended up paying off for him. We're coming in 3-2-1 at Demon Island. A Balloon Boy up 1-0 against Markimoo. 2 more games for Balloon Boy, and he's going to Grand Finals.
Okay, let's see. Balloon Boy tries to get a pretty strong opening, but isn't really able to convert into a lot of stage control. Markimoo with a reversal as well. Trying to see if maybe he can scoop Balloon Boy off the corner, but no, Balloon Boy sneaking in and around, getting into down air, this time a side light, and trying to press on forward. Gets the end light here. Marky's in the corner, trying to reversal once again with that scythe nair, but they're not landing. Balloon Boy's not giving it to him, and they grab the cancel at the same time, but Balloon Boy is actually second in the order there, so he's the one who's able to get a punish.
He's cooking this first stock. Finally, we're seeing some offense from Markimoo, but Balloon Boy reversing it right back, getting behind, weapon throw out. Markimoo doesn't have the option. Yes, he does. Oh no, Balloon Boy got scared. He hesitated. By the time he hesitated, he couldn't do it because it was too late. But here we go, the dare off the blasters, misses a Sayer. Markimoo nairs him right back down the stage. And there we go, the signature is gonna come out. Markimoo is out of the right side. Balloon Boy has the stock advantage.
Okay, here we go, Marky trying to get a weapon here. When is it gonna spawn? It's in the middle. Balloon Boy's guarding it. Gets him with the end light as well. Forcing Mark into the corner. He still doesn't have a weapon, but that recovery should give him enough space. No, the weapon throw actually gets Balloon Boy in the opening, but Marky does get the scythe in that time, though.
Yeah, he did get the weapon, and that ground pound was huge. Balloon Boy doesn't have a way back up. That's going to be the sweat beads out of here, and Markimoo getting a little gift there as things are a lot closer.
Okay, yeah. Now, this is what Marky needs. Wants to go into this game 3 with a 1 next to his name on the scoreboard, but Balloon Boy's trying everything in his power to stop that from happening, and we're watching it in real time, like, you know, Nair's not going to connect, Marky's swinging, but it feels like Marky looks a little bit lost in terms of trying to hit Balloon Boy in the neutral, but this might be what he's looking for. Can he get another recovery? Oh, he goes low, and he recovers him into the stage, but the final hit doesn't hit on that as well, so he has less time to react to what Balloon Boy's going to do, and, you know, that's a bit unfortunate, but once again, the Flame Sword from Balloon Boy into the D-Light. Sarah, you love to see it happen, and just like that, Markimoo. One stock left.
One stock left.
One stock left.
Balloon Boy is making it almost look easy at this point. The way he's been running through this bracket, I'm not even talking about this game, just this entire bracket so far. Ever since it was his turn to play, he has been a full gas, pedal to the metal. Markimoo coming over, no, looking for it, missing with the dare.
Down sig, nice, forces
found
him
a tornado.
Off. And no, is unable to get that down air there, but I mean, Balloon Boy trying to go ahead and close this game out. Markimoo needs to get an opening, tries to react. No, because he goes for a read with an instant recovery, and that's not going to work. And just like that, I think that's going to be the game here. Marky doesn't have any resources, and Balloon Boy up 2-0 against Markimoo, the Blaster Ditto Balloon Boy.
I don't think it gets Ditto against Balloon Boy.
Mirage.
But it looks like we do have the Mirage,
pique
as
dele
you
que
said,
tava
slow
saindo
motion,
muito
going
bem,
into
viu?
potentially the last game of Elimination Finals if Markimoo is unable to cook up Balloon Boy on a platter here, because so far he has not been able to convince us that he's going to be able to make the comeback happen.
No, he's been losing momentum the further we go through this set. Balloon Boy very careful, coming down with the dare, reaching up, finishing off with the recovery, looking for the landing, can't find it. Yes, he does with the neutral, coming out with the signature. It whiffs, and Markimoo gets the slightest of all punishes, and Balloon Boy right back in the driver's seat. We're going to see the weapon throw come out. No, he goes back playing it safe. Mirage, there was 2 exclamation points. That was getting pretty rough.
Oh, nice wave from Marky Double D-Light. Look for the ground pound instead of the Sair there. I think wanted just to force the KO to happen. I don't think there was enough damage on Balloon Boy for it to KO with the side air, so it was trying to min-max, but because of it, loses his advantage, man. I mean, that could have been a scenario where you hit Balloon Boy with that, you go back to the stage, you try to edge guard him afterwards because you sent him so far away. Now you're down in stock.
The way he is not scared to just charge that signature. Okay. Side light gonna whiff from Markimoo. There we go, a little something off the end of that one. Oh, big a whiff from a Balloon Boy, but he reaches back with the reversal Sair, but Markimoo right there with one of his own weapon throw out. Okay, from both players, but Balloon Boy's on one arm, but he's gonna go ahead and take an unarmed attack to the face and send him out.
All right, Markimoo actually opting to stay with the spear here, saying that maybe this is my ticket to victory. I mean, we did see him get a pretty decent punish on that first stock, and here we go, D-Light Sair as well, anti-airing Balloon Boy. Tried to side sig him, a perfect preemptive nair from Balloon Boy, knowing that Marky was going to go for that, because, I mean, let me tell you, that Mirage side sig will be sending you packets.
Yes, lots and lots of force off of that for sure. Ooh, Balloon Boy catching the jump. Oh, very nice punish. The Sair is going to send Markimoo back. You see the D-Light come out. No.
Nice.
But that signature coming up, going to knock Balloon Boy back. Nice Sair reversal weapon throw out. Markimoo going to find his way back over easily. The Balloon Boy back on them boots.
Okay, Marky almost gets that. Maybe a little bit too early with the downlight there, but one more stock for Balloon Boy, and he's going to the grand finals on the elimination side. Meanwhile, Markimoo here has to make this comeback happen, has to win this game. This down air is a good start. Can we lock in this edge guard, please?
Oh, Balloon Boy has the options. There we go. Can he get the reversal? Markimoo going to get the unarmed recovery, bringing everybody back on stage. That Sair is going to get it done. Balloon Boy's never going to come back down to ground. And Markimoo, are we going to stay on the spear? Yes, we are.
Okay, he's been electing to go for the spear over the scythe in most scenarios here. I think maybe he just likes the head-to-head quite a bit better than the scythe into the boots and the blasters. And just like that, side air and light gets good chunks of damage here. But Marky's been kind of scared of Balloon Boy in the corner, right? He's been really taking his time getting back onto the stage because I guess Balloon Boy just got that aura when he's standing over there with those boots. Doesn't want to get caught by the D-Light.
Yeah, I can't say I blame him at all. Ooh, but Markimoo's doing a really good run here, taking care of this last stock of Balloon Boy. I think Markimoo will be able to find a way onto the scoreboard here unless Balloon Boy can shut him down. Wait a second.
Oh, Balloon Boy refuses to land on
Nossa
top of them.
senhora.
That Pogo sends him off stage, though. Can Marky get this edge guard? He hasn't been doing a great job getting Balloon Boy. Gravity cancels the down sig, and I'm glad that's the option he went for, because if he went for a gravity cancel D-Light, I don't think he would have been able to get the timing there. He was not good for him, right? I mean, obviously you want to win as quickly as you can, but like he's gone to what? 2 back-to-back game 5 sets, right? And so that's 10 games of Brawlhalla. That makes this game number 14, that Balloon Boy. And that's only from when we started hopping on, you know? He's been going through it all day today. Marky, you know, definitely quite a bit more stamina here. Gets the double D-Light as well. It looks like this Mirage decides to connect as well. And now there's signs of life. There's vital signs, you know? The Balloon Boy needs to answer back. You got to wake up, Balloon.
He's starting to here. Going to hit that recovery off the boots. Going to throw back over. He wants some blasters. See what he can do with him. We're bouncing around in neutral right now. Markimoo with the side light, missing the D-light. Balloon Boy is going to go ahead and get the punish off of it. And here we go, extending it into another attack. But Markimoo is going to stare him off stage. Pogo, and that's going to be the stock, finishing up with the weapon thrown in the face.
Okay, and this is, you know, I've seen this happen before, Slow-Mo, so I'm starting to get nervous. Granted, we're only on game 4, so I'll hold my tongue. But there have been moments where, you know, you see a player like Markimoo, who's the #1 PR, you know, climb back on the verge of being 3-0'd and then does it all the way back, right? Is Balloon Boy going to allow that to happen? Granted, right now, he's not letting the gap get too large, but he needs to get this stock. The weapon throw is just shy, but Balloon Boy places that gravity cancel down sig in the perfect spot. Even though the weapon throw didn't hit, it forced Markimoo into that position, and Balloon Boy capitalized off of it.
Yeah, well done for sure. He was trying to keep Markimoo off that weapon a little bit. But he was able to go ahead and confirm the scythe. Let's see what he's going to be able to do with it. Oh, what? Oh, that is so scary. That is so scary. Are you serious?
That's insane. Marky was being so patient there. He knew at some point Balloon Boy had to touch the side of the stage, and he was saving his scythe recovery to go ahead and get him and try to secure that edge guard. But it trades, and now, you know, we're past that now. Was that a triple D-line? You just get the triple D-line to the sand? Do my eyes deceive me, Slow-Mo? Is that not what I just saw?
That is exactly what you just saw. And you know, you guys can kind of see in Markimoo's camera, he doesn't look stressed. He is like leaned back in his chair. He has got that gamer lean going on right now.
Yeah, sure. You have 2 options in life. You can either let the anxiety rule you or you lock in.
That's right.
That's right. You pick the latter.
Oh, nice catch off the nair. Reaching with recovery. Couldn't get it though. Balloon Boy's going to sneak underneath. There we go. Okay, going to hold his spacing with the blasters. Again with the side light. And then recovery is going to go ahead and knock, and we're coming down to this right here. Markimoo is now on tournament stock again. Can Balloon Boy finish him off right here? We are pretty even on the health.
Okay, and he gets the weapon throw, the neutral light as well. Okay, big damage, a double D-light into the Sair. What else do we get? Markimoo at this point, you know, 1 strong hit, right? Mirage hits like a truck, so really, you know, you get that down sig. Yeah, down sig will KO now for sure. There it is.
Good call.
Quinto jogo, mano. Quinto
Game
jogo.
5. Wow.
Yeah, you just gotta.
Did I mention that I love the Winter Royale? This has been so much fun.
It's so sick, right? 3-0. Markimoo has locked in. And the Mirage seems to be the answer here. The Mordex was looking all right, but, you know, he made the swap at the right time, and he's reaping the benefits of it. Balloon Boy already off to a precarious start here. Markimoo forcing him to the corner, forcing him to burn a lot of resources, and that should be the stock. He goes for the side zig, and that Nair somehow doesn't touch Balloon Boy. My eyes can't believe it. The Scythe Nair has a magnet on it, but it doesn't matter. Markimoo is still edge guarding him. The ground pound is premature, and Balloon Boy gets a second chance.
They are, oh my goodness, the tension off stage between these 2 players. They are not afraid to go ahead and take the risk and try and get that gimp stock, try and break something loose to get some sort of advantage because it is just so close between them. Balloon Boy, the dare in the opposite direction. Oh no, the D-light was all you needed, Balloon Boy. Couldn't find it though. Recovery is going to go ahead and hit. Markimoo throws his weapon out. Can he get something? Balloon Boy hiding underneath the stage. Oh, he finds his way back up.
Oh, he just lets him have it. He says, you know what, I'm not going to commit to anything here. There's nothing that feels quite guaranteed. And this down sig is going to be the thing that may carry Markimoo back to grand finals.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Balloon Boy's got to settle down. He's got to get some work done for sure.
Okay, the side air's a good start. Tries to go for the metal blade. It doesn't connect, just barely. But he's out here trying his best.
Yes, absolutely. And I start thinking about, you know, a Markimoo Vintan Kilo situation again, and that was a very close set. I don't want to count Balloon Boy out yet, but Markimoo really tightening these screws now as we get into the first minute and a half of game number 5, fighting back unarmed, spear in hand. He has found a lot of success on this weapon in this set, but Balloon Boy, nice reversal, taking the stock, tying things up. He is in orange, he's got to do some more work.
Man, all these game 5s for Balloon Boy today, but he never gives up. He remains ever vigilant. Markimoo trying to make the run here. Both of these guys want a shot at Bentankilo, and he's unable to get a conversion there off of that end light because Balloon Boy was so high off of the gravity cancel that the recovery was just too low to the ground.
Oh, nice catch off that gravity cancel D-light. Not a whole lot of follow-up from it, though. He's got to try and get this back to equal. He cannot take any more damage from a Markimoo. Nice job on the weapon starve. Being very cautious on pushing that button before he attacks. Markimoo whiffing the side light. Balloon Boy all over him. Going to go ahead and get a 2-piece off of it. Looking for another one. The Nair's going to go ahead and hit, but Markimoo with the side light.
Wow, hits him with the fence.
Yeah,
you know, really takes him out and impales him. And now we're down to the final stock of Balloon Boy here on the verge of getting reversed 3-0'd by Markimoo. Markimoo getting use out of everything in Mirage's kit right now. And the weapon throw, the Zeus from the top, throws it straight up.
Ah, o Markimoo vai levar.
He's not slowing down. This is the beginning of the end of Balloon Boy. I do fear, because Markimoo is just absolutely feeling himself right now. He is not stopping. The spear offensive just absolutely relenting as Balloon Boy looking for a way to get back on the stage. He can't find a weapon throw down. Somehow he got through it. They're going to get the reversal back over. He feels better on the boot. See what he can do. Ground pound to the top of Markimoo's head. Is it going to be enough?
No, he goes too low. He goes too low. And he needs to be just a little bit higher so he can line up the ground pound. He gives Markimoo the opportunity to hit him, and he still has this stock now. Balloon Boy, you know, on his last legs. I mean, Markimoo, he gets a weapon, he goes for down sig. That's game, right? So he has to be so careful here. Tries to do the unarmed down sig. It doesn't quite connect.
Mano, Gimp salva ele, né, mas...
Yeah, that was
on
really
top
clean.
of that means he had to be like just enough above him to get that. And now Balloon Boy, you need a clutch stock. Goes for the end sig again. Tries to go for the read that worked the last time. Wait, Balloon Boy wanted to end the game there, right? He's going for these very big plays. So that's how you get back in this. No way! The Gold Slayer! Is the Gold Slayer gonna work enough? It's not enough.
Morreu.
The downlight will be.
Caraca, ele vai pra Grand Finals, mano. Contra o brasileiro, inclusive. Ah, enfim, gente. Amanhã tem mais. Se inscreva no canal, por favorzinho.